St. Mary's, 5th grade, Sunday school. We're back, and you guys are going to now jump right into session 14. That's on page 81, but we're actually going to go over to page 82 and start reading along with me. This is a lesson about using your talents towards, in God's service. And it ties in with the Blessed Mother, with Mary, because December 8th is the Immaculate Conception. Okay, so let's jump right in, page 82. At the top of the page there, using one's talent for service. Okay, let's see here. Okay, in the early church, some people who received gifts from the Holy Spirit did not use them well. As a result, there was disorder in certain communities. St. Paul wrote to address this problem. Now you are Christ's body, and individually parts of it. Some people God has designated in the church to be, first, apostles, second, prophets, third, teachers, then mighty deeds, then gifts of healing, assistance, administration, and varieties of tongues. Are all apostles? Are all prophets? Are all teachers? Do all work mighty deeds? And that's from Corinthians. Continuing on. St. Paul recognizes that church members have different gifts and roles. He tells everyone to use their talents in the interests of the community and not to make proud displays of themselves. He emphasizes that each person has something to offer the community. Paul goes on to mention that the greatest gift of all is love, a gift that everyone can put into action. God calls all Christians to a life of mission and service. Some are called to be a priest or a member of a religious community, others to married or single life. Each vocation serves the people of God and God's kingdom. So let's flip over to the next page here, and this is where it ties in with the Blessed Mother, page 83. The Blessed Virgin Mary's calling. So read along with me, please. Mary was called to a special vocation. At the time of the Annunciation, she was called to be the mother of Jesus. By saying yes, Mary cooperated with God in the history of salvation. She was filled with the Holy Spirit, and she received the grace to fulfill her vocation as the Virgin Mother of God. Mary is special among human beings. From the very first moment of her conception in her mother's womb, she was preserved from original sin. This is called Mary's Immaculate Conception. She remained totally dedicated to God throughout her life and was free from personal sin. When Mary's life on earth was completed after Jesus' ascension and the coming of the Holy Spirit, she was taken into heaven, body and soul. This is called Mary's Assumption. Mary now reigns as Queen of Heaven. Mary intercedes and prays for us as we work to fulfill the vocations given to us by God. We can ask her for help in prayers such as the Hail Mary and the Rosary. So this is, you guys are just gonna, it's may not be something that you guys have actually even, thought about all that much, but a lot of times people, I think adults a lot of times confuse this. The Immaculate Conception is not when the angel Gabriel came to Mary and told her God needed her to have Jesus. It's actually God interceding and having her mother was known as Anne, to allow her to be conceived without original sin. And that's so she could be totally pure to have Jesus. And so I'm going to post a video about that. 2 videos, I think. One's a little dry, one's a little nicer, but they both kind of deliver a good message. So you guys could really learn about what the Immaculate Conception is. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do, and I guess I'm going to put it in instructions on the in the Google Classroom. But page 85, there's a couple of questions here. It's A and B, my talents, my interests. Answer the questions there, A and B. And if you could print it up and then upload it, maybe have your parents or you, if you guys are savvy, I think you probably are, you guys can upload it from your phone or your tablet or your computer or whatever. That would be cool. If not, just use like a line piece of paper, complete the questions there, title it A and B, and then my talents, my interests, at home, at school, etc. And then just submit that and upload that like a scanned document. That would be really cool. I appreciate it. So that's it for this week. And I'm not really sure what next week's lesson is, but I think it's probably Christmas related. So we'll get to that. Anyway, let's sign off in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. See you guys.